Acne is something that you don't like to show up. While acne is a disease, pimples are the symptoms that you can notice. Excess oil production, bacteria, inflammation, and hair follicles clogged by oil and dead skin cells are the 4 main causes of acne. Do you know that there are several things may trigger or worsen acne? Hormonal changes are the first trigger. Acne may be triggered by androgens, the hormones that increase in boys and girls during puberty. Not only in boys and girls, hormone changes may happen during midlife of women, which can lead to breakouts too. The other triggers may include certain medications that contain corticosteroids, testosterone or lithium, stress that may worsen your existing acne, and finally diets. Many studies indicate that there are some foods may worsen acne. In this video, we present a list of foods that may cause or worsen acne. Before jumping into the list, you must understand that foods are not directly responsible for acne. However, if your skin is acne-prone and excessively oily, or if you have poor gut health and lack of a proper cleansing routine, the following foods can cause a reaction of acne development. So, please support this channel by subscribing, and hitting the bell and like buttons. Without further ado, here is the list. 1. Sugar. Sugars, that we tend to consume as refined white sugar in our homes and in various forms like sodas, cypriniform fish pack juices, honey, and then 4th are affluent in refined carbs. These get absorbed fast into the bloodstream, raising your sugar levels. The increase in endocrine levels collectively pushes the excess sugar into your cells, that in turn causes skin disease. You're further attainable to possess disease of the skin if your diet is jam-packed with foods and drinks like soda, white bread, white rice, and cake. The sugar and carbohydrates in these foods tend to induce into your blood terribly quickly. That means they're high on the glycemic index, but foods have a sway on blood sugar. Once your body makes further endocrine to bring down blood sugar, it affects various hormones that will boost boring in your skin. 2. Dairy products. A study conducted on teenagers showed that consumption of low-fat and skimmed milk resulted in an exceedingly rise in skin disease. However, the relation between milk and skin disorder isn't clear yet. If you notice acne post-milk consumption, it's best to avoid dairy. The extra milk you drink, the additional ostensibly you're to have acne, significantly if it's skim milk. Scientists are still creating a shot to figure out why, but it would be the hormones that cows build once they're pregnant, that finally find yourself in their milk. Those that have higher levels of those hormones in their blood tend to have extra acne. 3. Fast food. Teenagers who consume high amounts of nutrition like burgers and fries are famous to expertise skin problem. However, the link between fast food and what ingredient specifically causes acne is unknown. 4. Chocolate. In an exceedingly study conducted on males, it absolutely was found that those that consumed 100 pc sugarless cocoa did cause a big increase of acne. The study concludes that uptake chocolate, which typically contains milk, a food product and sugar, makes the system react powerfully to acne-inflicting bacteria. Some studies show that individuals who eat additional chocolate are more likely to urge pimples. However, it's not clear why. The key ingredient, cocoa, doesn't appear to be the reason. In one study, those that ate chocolate with 10 times additional cocoa were no more probably to get pimples than those that ate the regular kind. Dark chocolate, with less sugar and milk, is also an improved alternative if you're making an attempt to regulate your acne. 5. Greasy food. Deep-fried foods or things like bacon and burgers that have loads of grease, also have additional fat within the meat. The surplus oil and fat will lead to a plague of pimples. 6. Whey protein powder. Whey protein could be a made supply of proteins and amino acids like essential amino acid and glutamine. This powder is sometimes consumed by male athletes and bodybuilders. However, consumption of whey protein makes the skin cell grow and multiply faster, besides rising hormone levels, which may even be a cause for acne. 7. Refined grains. Refined grains or refined white flour is usually found in breads, pasta, cereals and rice noodles. These have a high glycemic index and lift blood glucose levels. Hormone makes the androgen hormones additional active, resulting in quicker cell growth and secretion production, that results in skin problem. 8. Foods rich in omega-6 fats. A Western reasonably diet with cornflakes, soybean oil, and so forth are famous to extend the danger of acne as they contain omega-6 fatty acid fats, which are inflammatory in nature. If you have already got acne-prone skin, Uptake these foods might cause you to more vulnerable. 9. Lean meat and animal protein. Some folks have pimples that are fairly giant and red in color. They can jointly seam on the jawline and therefore the neck, besides the cheeks. These are because of associate excessive intake of meats like chicken and mutton. Beef will cause these pimples, although the association is unknown. Thank you for watching. Inspirational words for today. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13.